All right, day 11. Um, yeah, the 11th, day 11. Um, let's see. Again, another late, not outside video. Had to go do stuff after work. Probably gonna get a really short one tomorrow. I gotta go to work, and then I'm gonna go get drinks with Lee. More than likely. I still gotta do laundry. Fuck, I gotta throw some laundry in. Yeah, gotta throw some laundry in. Uh, After this. What else? Yeah, you're so interesting, Gary. Um, Canadians beat the Ducks. I'm mixing up my losses. The Canadians beat um the Penguins today, like 4-2. Great, great to hear. We're doing so well. But no, yeah, Canadians beat the Penguins 4-2 today. Um, Talked to the body shop officially. Officially, the official word. Tomorrow I will be picking up my car. I'm gonna go I'm gonna go drive to the body shop, check on it, make sure my car Tom is taken care of, make sure it looks good, make sure it's ready for me to actually pick up, um, drop off some money that I owe from the insurance company, go to take the rental car to the rental place, then bring it, then my I think Dad's gonna give me a ride through all of this, and then get the ride home. I mean, get the ride back to the body shop after we're done with all the rental car stuff, and then I'll have my car back. I will be out of that Mazda. Uh, the Mazda was great. I was there for a month. Almost a month. Yeah, basically a month. I had that car, and yeah, that was fun. But now I will have my car back. I will be short $1,600 at my bank account. But you know what? We're trying to be financially better. So my goal is to have that $1,600 back, where I can have that money. Um, and now that I've seen it in my bank account, I'm like, I can have that much in my bank account. I'm super, yeah, it's be good. Um, got a little odds and ends for the day after I used some of that gift card, $40 of it. Um, got a little odds and ends I needed. I was like looking at getting in the first place. Um, um, Thinking about the world when AI really kicks in is like something that's kind of always been popping up here and there. Um, like I love movies, I love music, and I love just art, and I think there's a confusion, or there will be a confusion. I'm predicting something. I'm gonna put my little prediction hat on. The mass confusion between art and AI, and people are gonna have this argument: is AI not art? Because no, it's not. I truly believe it. You can't say AI and art in the same breath and it be okay. Um, Friedrich Nietzsche talked about us leaving the church, and what to replace the church with. It was like art museums instead of like a cathedral should be a museum, of sorts. Um, and I agree with that. But where do we go from art to AI? If we're going to abandon God for art, are we abandoning art for AI? I mean, what does that leave us? Because I believe you can leave God to, which is like this heavenly being, to art, which is like that thing behind me, whichever way you want to describe art, to AI, which is something that we can't even like touch per se. It's not a physical thing that we can deal with. But is that art? But so yeah, like you can't say that's art. I genuinely believe that you can't say that's art. I believe that you can't quantify the impact that art can put on you versus what AI thinks. Is if I'm a painter and I make this wonderful painting that I believe will move a human soul, and even if it's not exactly like the person right in there, what if I make this painting and everyone who sees it is like, well, that's a painting, cool, and move on. But like 5 years after that, I'm not thinking about the painting. It might be in a Goodwill or just somewhere online or somewhere else, but someone sees it and like, holy fuck, I love that. That's art. And even if I don't know, I think I'm too far off. Like art can, but AI is very easy to yeah, sort of fall apart. Art is a reflection of here, whether it be something as simple as like just stick figures fighting, or it's this thing here, or it's the Mona Lisa. It's something that makes humans think. Like every once in a while, I look at that painting, I just think, like, what is it? The only reason why I know it's the way it's supposed to be is because the artist wrote their name on the bottom and on the back. But I bought that off of Etsy during the pandemic. I saw it, I was like, no, that's cool. I like that. It said something to me, so I bought it. Um, Sometimes it looks kind of like an owl, like an eye, like a eye spaceship shooting through space, or like here's the eye, and it's like a turtle head, like a ninja turtle. And here's like the bandana. Like you can look at it and think, just think. But that's what I really like to think about art. I like that's what art creates is a thought process. Um, and it's someone who felt something about it. But AI doesn't feel anything. AI doesn't think about the movement of the painting. Doesn't think about what the seer will feel. Like AI becomes so cold, and it's like as we try to put it back on track, we like left God. We went to museums, went to art, and now we're leaving museums like things where truly talented people spent the hours, because not only are you looking at this one painting, but you're looking at the hours of dedication these people had for that art. You're looking at the practice, the schooling, the feeling that they had, and you want to go to an AI art that's not feeling anything, that's not No. Um, that's not vulnerable. That's not someone expressing themselves. Um, so I guess I'm just rambling about why AI kind of bothers me. Because it bothers me in the essence of like whenever I hear an artist using AI to make music and we'll listen to the music and I'm like, boring as fuck. You don't feel anything. There's nothing unique about that music. If someone made a painting with AI, I'm like, yeah, I can tell you just like punched in some stuff and created it because you don't have, and you want to take some credit for it because you didn't spend years and hours painting. And even if you did, even if you are these phenomenal artists and you're like, I use AI for this, like, you still took away like you. It's even more of a shame if you're like if you're an artist and you've been, let's say you're like 70 years old and you've been painting your entire life and you just dupe down and do AI to use AI to make something. You just neglected that 50 years or 60 years of hard work you just went through and all the like the troubles and the relationships because everyone wants to think like an artist is like the sum of like their training, but like if you really want to look at an artist, whether someone writes music or paints or like their relationship is still in there. Like if someone has a bad relationship with their dad, their mom, an ex-girlfriend, their grandpa, the grandma, like all of that is baked into whatever they're creating. Um, to neglect the fact that like AI doesn't have any of that. AI is just searched the internet and took all these little internet pieces and put them together, which I wish we could use. I think hopefully in the near future we can get to a point where we can use all the grandiose things of technology. Like I'm so happy that we can cure diseases, we can do surgeries, we can do um, get rid of meaningless jobs or just bullshit things that humans have wasted time on with computers. Like I genuinely enjoy the fact that we can say we've got rid of the unnecessary, not the unnecessary, the I don't know what I'm trying to say, the unnecessariness of life. I guess like unnecessary death, unnecessary toil, unnecessary like wonder. Like we've, I wish we get to a point where like, oh yeah, we don't have to worry about like good that we've gotten rid of all these problems with technology, but now we've come to the problem is us. We've come to the problem that I can go out to eat with someone and we don't conversate as much. I hate the fact like a new rule of mine from here on out is if I'm going out to eat with a friend, my phone stays in the car. I don't need to look anything up. I don't need to like we're right here. If I can't remember something, it's unnecessary. Like whatever. If I don't want to reference something, whatever. I don't want to share a clip with you. I don't. I just want to talk to you like this. Like I'm not looking up anything. I'm not flashing something in. It's, I'm just talking. I think that's where I really enjoy doing just the standalone YouTube here and there is I can just kind of filter through the ideas. But if I can go out to eat with somebody, I can filter those ideas and sit down with somebody and go back and forth. I've been talking to a lot of people about getting lunch, and I, yeah, that's a thing that needs to get done more. I want to go out and hang out with a friend with no phone, no pesky notifications. Like, I want to just sit down with a person and have a fun conversation. I want to joke around with somebody. I want to make them feel important because, like, we are these two people hanging out. I want to grab lunch with someone and not look at my phone. And ironically enough, I'm looking at my phone right now, having this conversation with myself. Um, but like, there's a longing that I think as I get older, and I'm like, I'm trying to pay attention more because I've realized I have lost friends, I've lost family members that I never went out to lunch with. I don't like that. Like, I wish me and my friend Connor would have had lunch together more at all. I wish I would have went out to eat with my grandpa Larry. I wish I would have gone to Pittsburgh more or Pennsylvania more to see my grandpa Bob and go out to eat with him. Some of my favorite moments with anybody is like going to hang out. And it's usually for food. I like food. I like good food. Sometimes too much. But like sitting down with somebody and just having a conversation. Um and sometimes that's all you have left. Like, I remember, like, one of my favorite moments was like sitting with Connor King, and we're at Green Door. We're just having a drink. Wait, I think he was drinking a soda. We're having a drink, a drinkable thing. Um, and we just talk comedy. Um, all my favorite moments of hanging out with my friend Jeremiah, or hanging with Lee, or going out to a bar and joking with the bartenders I know, like, or just you can go out and have those conversations with people. Um, as much as I like watching a good movie and like sitting at home and looking at my TV and watching a good TV series or a good movie, that's one thing. But like, I genuinely love talking to people about whatever. Um, I have a list of people I should go out to eat with or just go hang out with. I don't know, just going and hang out with my friend Trevor, just hanging out, playing video games. You can watch TV, you can play video games, well, play it with other people. Like, online games can like help suffice it a little bit. But I think a note to self today is like, go out to eat with people that you love, you care about, because probably not gonna get to again. And whenever they're dead, you're gonna miss that, and you're gonna be upset about that. And whenever I die, maybe there'll be people who are like, man, I really wish I would have went out to eat with Gary, or I would have just hung out, or had those conversations. I had a drink with Gary, or something. I would like to think people would think that. Yeah, yeah. You know what? I think we're, yeah, tomorrow. today's a long one, so tomorrow will probably be a short one. It'll be fun to look back on, I guess. And maybe after I'm dead, if these are still going, um, or they're around, hopefully people can watch these and enjoy them, see a little bit of me. But yeah.